Hi everybody, quick video just to show one of my most affordable professional art supplies, and I keep them in here. Let's go. And this is what it looks like when the clip lid is taken off. My storage container is an airtight food storage little container, and these are Neocolor 2s. So ignore this. This was sent to me years ago and it's expensive, and I don't think they're making them anymore. It is still a Caran d'Ache, and it's a chunky Neo Art water-soluble carmine crayon. That will last for like ever, and I've got 3 of them. But these Neocolor 2s are water-soluble wax crayons that are light fast and for professional use. Some of my favourite colours are on top. I have bought the tin. I think they were 15 or 18 colours, and then I started adding to my collection. And this is an olive green. It's a dark olive, and a yellow ochre, and then some browns, and different blues and things like that. Purchased from Jackson Art Supplies. If you use the links in my description, and if you're a first-time buyer, you will get 10% discount on your first order. Also, my very first tin I did purchase from Amazon, and you keep watching the pricing, and if you really watch every day, then you will get a good deal. But don't do it before, do it before Black Friday. Do you see what I mean? Because by Black Friday the price actually goes up, and I've noticed with Christmas the prices of certain items I'm looking for shoot up, down, so you have to really watch every day. But getting back to these Neo colours, we're going to have a look at them and see how they perform in the Royal Talons Art Creations tiny little sketchbook. Okay, so this little teacup I will start doing with a standard purple that is included in the standard tins, and it goes on just like a wax crayon, except it's much smoother and a lot more pigmented. So a lot of artists will leave it like that once they've done a painting. If they've done gouache, they'll then put that over the top and not add any water because it adds texture. But I'm adding water because I'm using this as a pure watercolour. And they are opaque. Technically, watercolours are known for being transparent, as in very thin and you can see through them. But these Neo colours are opaque watercolour, not like gouache, but they are a little bit more opaque than a regular high quality watercolour. But that's because these are crayons as well. It's a 2-for-1, and everyone in the YouTube art community love the Neocolor 2s. You can get Neocolor 1s, so you have to be careful when you're looking. The 1s, and it will say 1 on it. You'll see here, if I show you with the brown, you have to look for, it will say on the barrel, Caran d'Ache, Neocolor, and then you'll see here there are 2 lines, and that equals 2. On the 1s you'll see 1 line before, there'll be no aquarelle either, because the Neocolor 1s are not water soluble. So there will be no aquarelle, and there will only be 1 line, which means when you put it down, that's it. It's a wax crayon, but a high quality wax crayon. So this colour I purchased separately, and it's a burnt sienna. because on Jackson Art Supplies you can buy individual colours, which makes it even more affordable. And I can't remember the price, but I think they're about £1 something each, which is really affordable. I think the first set I got was about £15 from Amazon. And that had 15. But I don't like ultramarine blue, so I've changed my blues around. And I bought separately a Payne's Grey, because I always have to have Payne's Grey. The other thing about Neocolours is that you can pick directly with a damp brush, just pick the colour up like that. And they're so vibrant, aren't they, these colours? I really like that. And they last a really long time. I was, in 2023, only going to be using Neocolours for my watercolour needs. But with the work that I do, I have had to use other watercolours as well. But these have been used so much and they still haven't worn down. I've only had to replace a turquoise blue and a yellow. The yellow ochre, which I'm heavy on. And I haven't had to do a Payne's Grey. I just had to buy one. And then I've been adding to my colours. So we'll now, I think, go for... The turquoise blue comes in majority of the sets. So we will pick it up directly and we'll just go straight across the bottom. And it doesn't matter if you make mistakes because it's water soluble, and so you can then clean it up afterwards. Now we will then do a yellow for the back. This is a lemon yellow, which I purchased separately from Jackson Art because it doesn't come in your sets. There's normally, I can't remember the yellow, we usually just get one yellow in the standard small sets. Unless you're buying, they are doing sets on Amazon of kind of themed sets like autumn or winter or foliage or something. So you'll get either a selection of blues or greens or reds and yellows. And the autumn one, if you do go for that, I think the autumn one would be more beneficial because you can do a bit more with it than with just blues or greens. Unless you like doing seascapes and country, landscapes. Just going to dig out. This is violet. Now technically I would call this purple, and the original purple I would actually call magenta-y pink, because the colour names are a little bit off. That's my only criticism of the Neocolour 2s. So I'm picking it up directly, and we're going to have... And the other thing I need to recommend to you is the Royal Talons Art Creations sketchbooks. This is one of them in the small list of sizes. Can't remember the size, but I think maybe 13 by 14. Could be something like that. It is a small one. And that's Jackson Arts as well. And it's under £4, You might even find them at a better price. I mean, it's really amazing. Really, really good quality. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope it's given you a bit of an insight into Neocolours, and that if you're looking for affordable gifts, the Neocolour 2s and the Royal Talons Art Creation sketchbooks make a really affordable, professional, lovely gift. And I'll catch you in the new year, guys. Merry Christmas!